everyone, I'm Song Yong-gyu, a freshman in the Semiconductor System Department. I will explain the etching process during the semiconductor process. The etching process is a process of removing the remaining parts for necessary circuit patterns. Etching has wet etching and dry etching. Wet etching is a method that uses a chemical solution. The material on the surface is removed by a chemical reaction. The strength of wet etching is that the selectivity is great. Because it is a pure chemical reaction, the selectivity between reacting and non-reacting substance is very good. Also, the process cost is low, the speed is very fast, and the productivity is good, because many wafers can be etched at once. However, wet etching has is tropic, so it occurs undercut. So it becomes difficult to etch a pattern of 3 micrometers or less, and then dry etching is introduced to overcome this. In addition, dry etching is an anisotropic process using both physical and chemical methods. Dry etching is divided three methods: high pressure plasma etching, ion milling, and reactive ion etching, called RIE. As the first method, there is plasma etching, which is a chemical method. It is a method of etching by forming a volatile compound on the surface of atoms by a chemically reactive gas. The high selectivity is an advantage, but disadvantage is tropic. The process of plasma etching is as follows. First, the feed gas enters the chamber. It becomes the chemically reactive by plasma. Second, chemically reactive molecules are diffused. Third, it is absolution to the wafer surface. It diffuses until a reaction occurs on the wafers. After the reaction is over, it is dissolved. Finally, it diffuses into the gas stream and moves out of the chamber. As the second method, there is ion milling. It has some steps. Ion milling process uses pure argon ion. First, an inert gas such as argon gas is injected into the chamber. When the filament is heated, electron is ejected and accelerated toward the anode. Electron collide with argon atoms in an electronical neutral state to ionize them. The formed ion hit the wafer surface, and this process is called ion bombardment. Ion milling is done by physically separating wafer atoms without using any chemical reaction. Ion milling is capable of high anisotropic etching, but the selectivity and throughput are not good. As the third method, there is reactive ion etching, called RIE. RIE is a combination of the first and second method. First, a positive ion gas is injected into the plasma. Cationic particles impact the surface to be etched, weakening the bond. When the bond is weak, the etchant in the plasma readily react with the surface. So the etch rate is increased by about 10 times, and RIE can get fast anisotropic etching and has an advantage of high selectivity. These are all information about the etching process. I hope this will be helpful to increase your knowledge about semiconductor process. Thank you for listening.